Hello everyone, welcome to online lecture series of St. Vidya Mandir High School Junior College Science and Commerce. Myself Rajneesh Pandey for chemistry. We are discussing about the chapter ionic equilibria. In this we discuss the Ostwald dilution law, ionization in water and pH scale. So this topic will cover in this video. First, Ostwald dilution law. What is this Ostwald dilution law? This law gives the relationship between dissociation constant and degree of dissociation for weak electrolyte. So we can write here relationship between dissociation constant for weak acid and weak base like Ka and Kb, and degree of dissociation means alpha. First we consider for weak acid. So Ostwald given a relation between dissociation constant and degree of dissociation for weak electrolyte. So first we consider for weak acid. Now consider 1 mole of an weak acid, 1 mole of weak acid HA, 1 mole of weak acid HA dissolved to VDM cube of solution, and its degree of dissociation is alpha. We are considering 1 mole of an weak acid HA which dissolve and make the solution VDM cube, and its degree of dissociation is alpha. Now consider this dissociation equation for weak acid. So HA partially dissociate to form H plus and A minus. Weak acid HA will dissociate into the H plus ion and A minus ion. Initial number of mole before dissociation is 1. Initial number of mole of acid is what? 1 mole. On that time H plus and A minus is what? 0 and 0. At equilibrium, after dissociation of alpha, remaining amount of acid is 1 minus alpha, and form amount of H plus and A minus concentration is what? Number of mole is what? Alpha and alpha. Now molar concentration at equilibrium. What is the concentration of HA undissociate molecule and dissociate ions like H plus ion and A minus ion? So number of mole divided by its volume. So 1 minus alpha upon V, alpha upon V and alpha upon V. This is the concentration at equilibrium of undissociate molecule of acid and dissociate ions. Now we proceed this. We apply the law of mass action in dissociation of weak acid. Then we get Ka. Ka will be the dissociation constant of weak acid. Then K is equal to H plus concentration into A minus concentration upon HA concentration. As we know that this big bracket indicating what? Molar concentration. That is equal to what? alpha upon V. Concentration of A minus is also alpha upon V, and concentration of HA is 1 minus alpha upon V. So we can substitute this value in our equation. Substituting the values of H plus concentration, A minus concentration and HA concentration in our equation, then we get Ka is equal to alpha upon V into alpha upon V upon 1 minus alpha upon V. Now this 1V will be cancelled to 1V. Then this is equal to the alpha square upon 1 minus alpha into V. Alpha square upon 1 minus alpha into V. Now for weak acid, its degree of dissociation is very less. Means value of alpha is very less. For weak acid, value of alpha is very less. Therefore, we can consider here 1 minus alpha is approximately equal to 1. Therefore, our equation can write in this way: Ka is equal to alpha square upon V, or alpha square is equal to Ka into V. That should be Ka into V, or alpha is equal to root Ka into V. Now we know that 1 upon V is equal to what? C, that is the concentration, mole per liter, molar concentration. So 1 upon V is equal to what? C, that is the concentration. So this equation can also write in this way: Ka is equal to alpha square into C. Instead of 1 upon V, we can write this C. So alpha square is equal to Ka upon C. Otherwise, alpha is equal to root Ka upon C. This is the Ostwald dilution law. So according to Ostwald dilution law, degree of dissociation of weak acid is directly proportional to the root of volume, and degree of dissociation is inversely proportional to the root of concentration. This is Ostwald dilution law for weak acid. Similarly, we derive an equation for Ostwald dilution law for weak base. Just I will give some hint to here. You will derive yourself. You will get same equation. You will get same equation for weak base also. I am giving some hint. For weak base, Ostwald dilution law for weak base. Similarly, we consider 1 mole of weak base BOH. Consider 1 mole of weak base BOH which dissolve to solution VDM cube, and its degree of dissociation is alpha. Degree of dissociation is alpha. Now we consider dissociation equation. So BOH will dissociate into B plus and OH minus. Initial number of mole 1 mole. On that time B plus is 0 and OH minus is 0. At equilibrium, when alpha amount of BOH will dissociate, then we get 1 minus alpha. Then this amount is what? Alpha and alpha. Concentration 1 upon alpha upon V and alpha upon V. Same as like to the weak base. Just instead of H plus concentration, here is what? B plus concentration, and A minus, here we write what? OH minus. Now Kb, when we apply the law of mass action, then we get what? Kb is equal to B plus concentration OH minus concentration upon BOH concentration. Now we write the value of the B plus OH minus concentration, BOH value, and we derive equation, then we get the same thing. Instead of Kb, here we write what? Ka, we write what? Kb. So you derive yourself. Next we go for what? After this Osterwald dilution law, we consider this pH scale. Before that, first we consider ionization of water. Auto-ionization of water. First I will explain these things. Then in next video I will explain some numericals related to the Osterwald dilution law and pH. So next topic is what? Auto-ionization of water. As we know that water is a weak electrolyte. It dissociates very small extent. Water is a weak electrolyte, very weak electrolyte, and slightly dissociate into the H plus and OH minus. But H plus ion never exists in the free state in water. So it combined with water and form the hydronium ion, H3O plus. So in some time, instead of H3O plus, we can write H plus ion also. So this equation H2O liquid will dissociate into the H3O plus aqueous and OH minus aqueous. Here I am taking this 2 mole of water. When you take 1 mole of water, then you write the H plus and OH minus concentration. Now we apply the law of mass action, then we get K is equal to, what will we get here? K is equal to H3O plus concentration into OH minus concentration upon H2O concentration square, because 2 mole is here. Now H2O present in large excess in this solution. Yeah, in this condition, reason is that H2O is dissociate very small, means lot of H2O present in this solution. So we can say that H2O considered as a constant K dash. So now we write this K is equal to H3O plus concentration into OH minus concentration upon K dash. Now K dash will take in this side, then it become K into K dash is equal to H3O plus concentration into OH minus concentration. Now that is equal to KW. KW is the product of K into K dash. So KW is equal to H3O plus concentration, OH minus concentration. So this KW is called what? Ionic product of water. KW is ionic product of water. Its value is fixed. Value of KW at 25 degrees Celsius is 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. We write here KW, which is the ionic product of water. KW is equal to H3O plus concentration, OH minus concentration. So value of KW, that is the ionic product of water. Ionic product of water at 25 degrees Celsius, 298 Kelvin temperature is 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. Yes, 10 raised to minus 14. its value can change at the different temperature. When we change the temperature, then value will change. That's why I'm writing at the 25 degrees Celsius. Now Kw is equal to H3O plus concentration, OH minus concentration is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 14 at 25 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now in pure water, H plus concentration equal to OH minus concentration. H plus concentration means H3O plus concentration. So that is equal in the pure water. So in this case we can say that H plus concentration equal to OH minus concentration equal to 10 raised to minus 7. So when we consider indivisible concentration of H plus or OH minus, then we get 10 raised to minus 7. On that basis, now we define pH. So next topic we discuss the pH scale. Next one, pH scale. Sorensen in 1909 defined pH. This Sorensen first given this definition of this pH and from this pH scale, which is used to identify the acidity and basicity of the solution. So Sorensen in 1909 defined pH. What is this pH? So according to this, pH is the negative logarithm of H plus concentration. Negative logarithm of H plus concentration. Similarly, pOH is the negative logarithm of OH minus concentration. So minus log to the base 10 OH minus concentration. pH and pOH. Now we'll see the relationship between pH and pOH. What is the relation between pH and pOH? So I will derive an equation which gives the relationship between pH and pOH. So next one, pH and pOH is equal to 14. When we see the product of the H plus concentration, OH minus concentration, means pH value and pOH value, then we get it is equal to the 14. How to derive it? So as we know that ionic product of water is 1 into 10 raised to minus 14 Kw. And what is this Kw? Kw is the product of the H3O plus concentration, means H plus concentration and OH minus concentration. So we can write in this way, H plus concentration into OH minus concentration is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. Directly we can add this 10 raised to minus 14 at 25 degrees Celsius. This is important. Now taking log in both side. Both side. So we write this log to the base 10 H plus concentration, log to the base 10 H plus concentration plus log to the base 10 OH minus concentration equal to minus 14 log to the base 10 10. Now multiply by minus 1. This equation will multiply by minus 1, then we get minus log to the base 10 H plus concentration. Then in bracket we write this minus log to the base 10 concentration of OH minus log to the base 10 OH minus concentration equal to minus minus become plus. So it become what? 14 log to the base 10 10. Now what is the value of the minus log to the base 10 H plus? That is equal to the pH. So we write pH. Minus log to the base 10 OH minus is what? pOH. And the value of log to the base 10 is what? 1. So 1 into 14 is equal to 14. So now this is the equation pH plus pOH is equal to 14. pH plus pOH is equal to 14. This is the relation between pH and pOH. After this we discuss the pH scale. pH scale. So what is this pH scale? That is a scale which decide the which is the parameter to identify the acidic and basic strength. So pH is the negative logarithm of H plus concentration. In neutral solution, H plus concentration is equal to OH minus concentration, and that is equal to 10 raised to minus 7. So we can write here, for neutral solution, H plus concentration equal to OH minus concentration, that is equal to 10 raised to minus 7. Therefore, here pH is equal to minus log to the base 10 raised to minus 7 concentration. So when we solve it, then we get pH is equal to 7. So for neutral solution, we get the pH is equal to 7. So solution which have pH is 7 is called what? Neutral solution. So see this pH scale. We start from here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. 0 to 14. I mean, as we know that when our pH is 7, that is called what? Neutral solution. So when we consider the pH less than 7, that is the acidic character, and when pH is more than 7, then it shows the basic nature. So when pH decreases in this side, then it is what? Increasing acidic character. For example, two solution I am taking here. One pH is 4, one pH is 3. So solution which have pH 3 is what? More acidic. And in this side, increasing pH means what? Increasing the basic nature. Solution which have 10 and one solution which have 12 pH. So 12 pH solution is what? More basic. And here 7, pH 7 indicating what? Neutral solution. This is the word neutral solution. So this is the pH scale. Now on that basis, that side basic and this side acidic. Now on that basis we can consider three types of solution: acidic, basic and neutral. So first, acidic solution. Acidic solution. So when H plus concentration is greater than OH minus concentration, it means pH of solution is less than 7. pH of solution is less than 7, then it is considered as the acidic solution. Now second one is basic solution. In this solution, H plus concentration is less than OH minus concentration. Means OH minus concentration will dominate and pH will be more than 7. Then our solution is what? Basic solution. Third one, neutral solution. Neutral solution, when H plus concentration is equal to the OH minus concentration and pH is equal to 7, then it is considered neutral solution. So here is the three types of solution: acidic, basic and neutral. So this is the topic which cover in this video. In next video I will explain hydrolysis of salt, which is very most important. Hydrolysis of salt means when cation or anion or both ion interact with the water ion, react with the ions of water, then it is called what? Hydrolysis of salt. So in next video I will explain types of salt and its hydrolysis. Thank you.